I got friends. Gun got a red dot, look through the lens. Caught a gun Tupac, shoot me, need men. Niggas be gay, rockin' hers on him. If I got a problem, can talk to my demons. I'm with the BTS, you can believe. Alright, what's good, YouTube? It's Kim Possible, and I'm back with another video. And today I want to talk about, not really talk about, I want to show you too, how and why we should buy silver, like especially the young generation, really all black people in general, why we should start buying silver and gold with the money that we save, the money that's in your savings account. Now, if it's in your savings account and you actually saving for something and it's not just sitting, you know, you're just trying to compound your savings account, I would say you should buy silver. But if you're saving your money for like something specific, like just anything, you're just saving your money for something that you really just want, then yeah, I would probably say hold off on doing this or something. Also, what I left out and what I was talking about, when the money is in your savings account, like when you have money in your savings account, the bank lends that same, like each one of your dollars that's in your savings account, the bank lends a certain amount of money out to, you know, other people and other entities and stuff like that, like Wall Street and the Treasury, and lend it out to other people. I want to say we need to start buying silver. So the reason I believe we should start buying silver and gold and also cryptocurrency, I'll probably talk about that in another video, is because in 1971 Richard Nixon took the dollar off of the gold standard. So that means the dollar is no longer backed by gold. So yeah, really the value of the dollar backing is no longer, you know, anything. And also in 1965, I believe it's like the Coinage Act or something like that, correct me if I'm wrong, but they stopped using silver to create the coins, like the quarters and stuff that we have, nickels, all of that. They stopped using silver for it. And I believe they use like zinc, copper, and a combination of some other metals. So yeah, so pretty much money is not backed by gold. The cash, the $20 bills, $5 bills, $1 bills, $100 bills, 50, all of them, they're not connected to any gold. They're literally just paper. It's paper debt. So the more and more money that the Federal Reserve prints, the Federal Reserve, you know, is a private owned company, is not a government entity. Whenever you've learned about the Federal Reserve is not a part of the government. Yes, it may say federal, but it is not a federal government entity, which is why the Federal Reserves are in other countries. The central banks, they're all over the place, not just only in the US. If it was a government entity, that wouldn't be all over the place, because other governments just wouldn't allow something that's governed by the US just into, you know, their vicinity or whatever, into their place, especially places like Russia. Russia would not allow that. China would not allow that. But it's a central bank, it's a company, it's a business. And pretty much countries go to them when they need money printed. So, and whenever money is printed and, you know, it doesn't have nothing backed by it, it's causing inflation, you know what I'm saying? Like how rapper Kiyosaki explained it to me, the more money you print, the more, it's like blowing up a balloon. The more and more money that's being filtered and circulated and pushed into the system is going to pop eventually, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I say we need to start buying silver. Here, I got another one. This is 3 ounces of silver. I bought 3 ounces of silver from JM Bullion. I'll probably put their website somewhere over here, or somewhere on here. But that is why I believe we should start buying silver and stuff like that. And I actually bought these, like I collected all of the coins like around the house and stuff like that. So all of the coins like that I had saved up in a fat pickle jar, I turned them in, I exchanged it for cash. It was like $84. And I bought these 2 silver coins, and it came up to around like $80. Silver right now is about $24. I bought this at $25, and it was like a $4 premium plus shipping, so it came up to around I think it was a $4 or $5 premium, and then plus shipping, so it came up to about $40 each silver token. Pretty much this right here is my family's wealth, you know what I'm saying? It's not just all my family's wealth, because this isn't just all that we have. Not like all the silver that we have, but it's just, you know, this is I'm saving this for my family, you know what I'm saying? So over time it could potentially build and grow in you know, value. The more that this silver will grow in value, the more wealthy I'm gonna be. But yeah, I'm gonna just be trying to buy more silver and gold. I haven't bought gold because gold is like $1,900 right now, and I just don't have $1,900. So I bought the silver. This one I just bought with my own money. It's a 1 ounce Monarch. Here, actually, I'm gonna take it out. This is pretty heavy too. Of course, I can't like pull it out and let you hold it, but it's pretty heavy. If I can even get it off. But yeah, this is why I say we should start buying silver, because honestly, the cash that we have, it don't have no value for real. Like, it has value because people give it value, but that's the only value that it has. It's people, you know what I'm saying? If it actually falls, you know, it's like after what war was it? World War II or something like that, and Germany fell. Their currency just was horrible. I think like people was bringing big barrels of money and could barely even get some bread, like a fat barrel of cash, and could barely get a slice of bread, literally like some bread. Also, I just wouldn't really trust the Federal Reserve with controlling the money system, because the Federal Reserve believes that the more money you print, pretty much it won't be affected. It's like the more money you print, it won't be affected. So we're just going to keep printing money, you know. And people over here asking for another stimulus, which we just might get, which causes for them to print more money, which means trillions of dollars are being printed for the American people. Not only the American people, but people all over the world. A lot of money is being printed. A lot of money is being printed. And I put it like this. I explained it to my boy Nick like the other day, and I was like, let's say it's like some V-Loan drop, right? And it hasn't dropped in a minute. And, you know, it's OG, you know, it's some rare V-Loan. But then V-Loan just keeps dropping the same thing after a certain, they just keep dropping, they keep printing it. The value is lost after that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, what are you really getting? It's so many US dollars. You see people on Instagram flexing all their money, you know what I'm saying? And I think psychologically that's putting something in our head, or it's putting the thought in our head like, oh, money is really this valuable, you know what I'm saying? But what they know, what, you know, rich people know, is that it's not really as valuable as, you know, people may seem. And how I've picked up on it, and how I look at it, it's like money is the dollars, the cash that we get and we earn. Like when we go to work, it's a tool to acquire assets. Now, when we use the tool like for other stuff, material things, you know, it just goes into the material things. We're not really gaining money from it. You know, we're not gaining more money or more cash and stuff from whatever we just bought, if it's, you know, materialistic, unless you can sell it for more than what you bought it for. Like, this is a commodity asset. I bought it for $25, and I'm just gonna hold it for whenever, and it's just gonna go up in value over time, pretty much. And yeah, and also think of it like in the movies. Like, remember, we'll see, like, and my mom and father always told me, like, in the movies, they tell the truth in a form of entertainment, but it's like they're desensitizing it to us, putting it into the movies, making it seem like it's not really what it is. But anyway, just think about it like in the movies, right? And let's say somebody was trying to break into somebody's safe or something, and then they open a safe and it's just fat gold bars and silver bars and stuff. They wasn't saving no cash. They was saving gold, silver, you know, rhodium. Now that rhodium, that junk is dummy expensive. Yeah, I don't even know too much about rhodium, but yeah, that's why I feel like we should start putting our wealth into silver and gold. Putting our money into silver and gold, which will make us wealthy over time, because, you know, also how Robert Kiyosaki, my boy, that's my one of my teachers, even though I'm not in college like I know, he put it in perspective and was like, you know, gold and silver is God's money. It was here when, you know, the first man was here, the first men and women, but when they were here, it was under their feet, you know what I'm saying? And it's still under our feet. You know, you got people mining for it. You know, people actually mine for it, can't even look it or can't even find it, and then they gotta go somewhere else mine for it. You know, you can't find it everywhere. So it's like, when you can get it, it's I think, to be honest, for me, I think gold and silver is more valuable than what they are trying to make it seem. But yeah, that's all I had to say about it. Federal Reserve is corrupt, so I'm not really trusting them with my money anymore. That's all I really got to say about it. I believe all the black dollar should be going into silver and gold as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you like this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, share, subscribe with your friends, and all that good stuff. And I'll catch y'all in the next video.